we are a nation of laws, and if we don't enact and support the rule of law going forward in this state, we're going to no longer have a state and country. The level of violent crime in this state is astounding. Just 6 months ago, we had the report come out that that violent crimes in Minnesota rose by 16% and nearly 24% in the metro area. Huge increases in crime going on in this state. Now, Mr. President, just recently, it was just last week, year-to-date auto thefts have more than doubled in the city of Minneapolis. The people of Minnesota are saying to us, their elected official, the legislature here, the Minnesota Senate, we need you to bring people to follow the rule of law. Obviously, what we have going on in this state is not working. The defund the police movement that Democrats have brought to this state, the chaos and lawlessness that they brought to the state's largest city, have provided horrible, horrible outcomes for our state, for Minnesota citizens, for kids, for elderly people, for people who work. Now we have before us today a bill, Mr. President and members, an opportunity for us to bring forward new policy that brings the rule of law back into focus in our state. Unfortunately, we have before us nothing but failed policy. What Democrats offer at that insistence of the people of Minnesota, what Democrats offer is nothing more than a get-out-of-jail-free card for the people who create horrible crimes and enact them on the people, on the citizens of Minnesota. This bill rewards people who do very horrible things. As a matter of fact, juveniles tried as adults and sentenced will be retroactively allowed to be out of prison early. That includes people who have committed heinous crimes like axe murder of relatives, the rape of a girl with mental and physical disabilities, the beating and stabbing with a screwdriver of victim while the victim was being raped, and the stabbing and slitting the throat of a homeless individual. Members, the bill Democrats are bringing forward today is going to let those people out of jail early. And that is their response to the need for a public safety effort by their Minnesota legislature. The people of Minnesota should be horrified by what Democrats are bringing to this state. Even a policy that was brought forward by the Republicans to bring some sense of order and bring some solutions to the fentanyl crisis. No, the Democrat policy is to allow people with deadly amounts of fentanyl to continue to walk around, potentially providing that fentanyl and allowing the death of other people. A horrible, horrible approach. Mr. President, I can sum it up with one statement, that is, on the heels of their incomprehensible defund the police movement, now Minnesota Democrats are letting criminals out of jail free and turning us into a sanctuary state for criminals. Thank you, Mr. President.
Senator